Hello, and welcome to Wiyot Ancestral territory. I think by now most of you have heard me get up and talk about the Wiyots and the importance of the ocean, the importance of the water to the Wiyot people. And so today I want to just put that a little bit within a cultural and historical context for you. The Wiyot are part of a larger group of tribes based in Northwest California that practice a ceremony called the World Renewal Ceremony. But within that kind of complex, the Wiyots were the people who began the process of world renewal. When they did that right at the edge of where the ocean meets the land. They did it at the mouths of the rivers, islands in the bay, and so forth. Part of the reason for that is, of course, because the ocean is, as we all know, part of this world. And it's a hard thing to work to protect. It's not, we see the ocean, we see the waves. We don't really know what's going on down there. But nevertheless, we know, as people always have, that it's a source of food, it's a source of nutrients, it's a source of trade. And so that central importance of the ocean to the Wiyot tribe is something that's persisted. I've spoken a lot over the last few years while I've been the Tibetan cultural director of the persecution of the Wiyot people. And we know the Wiyot went from a population of roughly 2,000 to 3,000 to, in the 1910 census, 100 people, exactly. That is an incredibly successful genocide. And through that, the Wiyots have maintained that relationship and that understanding of the importance of the ocean. When we look at what the Wiyot tribe has done over the years, they have made protecting the waters and the bays that surround Wiyot Ancestral territory a top priority. In the face of all of that, it's something they've always come back to, and they've always poured a tremendous amount of resources into doing that work, even when it wasn't popular. Over the years, in speaking with the elders, they've talked about how people are coming in and working to protect the bay. And that's many of you people in this room. The work to protect the bay is not something that's obvious, it's not something that's clear, it's not something that's visible, but it is something that the tribe has been doing for thousands of years. And so we welcome you to this fight. We're glad that you're here working to protect the oceans and the waters of Northwest California. That's incredibly important, and it will affect us, as we all know, as much as any land-based battle to protect trees and animals and so forth that we can see with our naked eyes. But the people who go down and protect what's under the sea, what's under the water, even if they never get a chance themselves to see it, is an incredibly important fight. So we're glad to be part of that. During this fight, the Wiyot tribe itself has committed 2 departments to get involved, the cultural department and also over there. For those of you who don't know, we have a relatively new, he's not so new anymore, Natural Resources Director Tim Nelson. And so if anybody does, I'm not going to take too long of your time, but if anybody would like to speak to either of us about the work that the tribe is doing, please let me know. And so with that, I think I'm just going to hand the mic back to you.
Thank you very much.